This is me. Well, this isn't really me. This is really me. Hello, I'm Real Will. Recently I've taken a few days off from making videos to reflect, to think, and to look after my brain, something I think everyone should do from time to time. I decided the best way I can describe how I'm feeling at the moment is with Puppet Will. Maybe he's a bit too much like me. Both arms, both legs, and my head are connected with string to something or someone that's pulling me in a direction in life. Life is about balance. To do more of one thing, you usually have to do less of another. And if you try and excel in all of these areas at the same time, you may do okay for a while, but when it catches up to you, don't get me wrong, I've got an amazing life, I get to do crazy things and call it a job. I have a girlfriend and family who love me so much I couldn't ask for any more. However, if I'm left in a room on my own for too long, my brain thinks, and overthinks. Until I either put off the thing that I'm thinking about to the back of my mind or let it completely stress me out. My job means I spend a lot of time with just my brain. My brain is my worst enemy, it always has been, but even so I've strived to be the best in everything that I do, it's just who I am. I'm not depressed, I'm not sad, I don't really have too much to worry about financially. Now I don't want this to be a sad video, I just want it to make you think. Think about your friends, think about your family, think about that person that you see every single day on the bus. The persona that they portray on the outside isn't always what's going on the inside. In a world of social media, people are almost living two separate lives. One everyone sees online, and another that is hidden. I rarely suffer from anxiety, and I mean rarely, but when I do, I would describe it as the worst thing in the world. And I'm sure that anyone else who can relate would agree. Almost 2 years ago now, I planned a massive interrailing trip with a friend across Europe, and I was so excited about it. But I got about as far as Paris, and I had to go home because my anxiety was just that bad. I think I've got a bit of a better control of it now though. This is something that I have been and still am really embarrassed to speak about. Because we as a society have made it a personality weakness, and I see it as a flaw in myself. Mental illness is supposed to affect 1 in 4 people. We just don't speak about it. Kevin Briel, a comedian, did a talk on the TED YouTube channel a few years ago, and he said something that sticks with me to this day.
Unfortunately, we live in a world where if you break your arm, everyone runs over to sign your cast. But if you tell people you're depressed, everyone runs the other way.
Nasty brain is always there, but when you take time to reflect and rationalise, most things aren't as bad as nasty brain initially thinks they are. Basically what I'm saying is, look after yourself and nurture nice brain, not nasty brain. No one likes you, nasty brain. Get out of here. And when you do look after yourself, all the pieces seem to fit back into place. You're in control of your puppet, so control it.
That's life. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune.